guys, HMK once again with another top 10 video, and this top 10 is going to be different because it's going to be more personal. Well, I mean, what am I saying? All top 10s are personal for me, but this top 10 is going to be about Pokemon! And I hardly, if any, do any videos about Pokemon. And a lot of people have been wondering, like, do I like Pokemon? Of course I love Pokemon! I grew up on Pokemon! Pokemon cards, the Pokemon anime TV show, oh my goodness, the Pokemon games, yo! I was there when it all started, and I'm pretty sure everyone here who's like a PokeTuber or whatever was there when it just started, but oh my goodness, when you had that Game Boy, and then the Game Boy Color, and you had that link cable, man, you were the cool kid in school, trading off all this stuff, all these Pokemon, all these items, man, that gold and silver tweak, that hack where, not really hack, but that glitch where you could infinitely spawn Pokemon, well, like infinitely clone Pokemon. And man, I used to get like Master Balls up the ass. That sounds really wrong, but whatever. Anyways, I love Pokemon. I'm definitely not as competitive as everyone is on the internet now because Pokemon has spiraled from a cool trading togetherness game that you play with others, you battle and trade Pokemon. It was some pure into something hugely toxic when it comes down to all these tournaments and stuff where you have to get the EVs, the IVs, breeding, egg moves, all that stuff. I mean, like, of course I know all about that, but I mean, like, I'm definitely not as competitive as, like, people are. I'll probably get wrecked with my Pokemon that I have in Pokemon Y. But, I digress. With that being said, I'm here talking about Pokemon that I like. My favorite Pokemon. Not Pokemon I think are the best. These are my favorite Pokemon, my top 10 favorite Pokemon. And it has nothing to do with IVs or EVs or stats or natures or any of that. You know, it's like, oh, why you like that Pokemon? That Pokemon sucks. That may be, but I like that Pokemon regardless. And it's going to be the top 10 of Pokemon that I love and endear. So, how about let's get into it with number 10. Number 10 is a pretty recent Pokemon. It's Greninja, the final evolution of Froakie. Now, I'm going to admit, I am one of those people who ripped on Froakie, and I'm like, damn, this thing is ugly. But you know, part of me knew and part of me thought that this thing was going to become into something badass. And Lord and behold, Greninja. Greninja is pretty damn awesome. It's a water dark type Pokemon, and it has two exclusive moves to its, you know, move set, with Water Shuriken and Map Block. And of course, its popularity, not due to its popularity, but due to its design and like epic badassness. It was featured as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, and I actually use Greninja as one of my mains. But it's not because I use Greninja in Super Smash Bros. That I love it so much. I'm like, it's a ninja, it's dark, it's water, it's fast. It may not be as powerful as the other water starters, but Greninja, with its, you know, epic, badass look and its whole point to it, like it's a frog ninja. That's pretty dope. I mean, frogs, you know, it has things to do with ninjutsu, Naruto, all that crap. But Greninja for me gets number 10. It was a very recent Pokemon, but still I love it, and that's why it gets number 10. There's another water type, and it's gonna be a weird choice in the eyes of some, but I love Dewgong. Boy, Dewgong, man. I kind of imprinted on this Pokemon when I was still watching the TV show. Like, Dewgong, sail. But when I used it in the games, it proved to be, to me, a very powerful, you know, Pokemon. It was very good in defensive and stuff, and along with its ability Thick Fat and stuff, I used to annoy the shit out of my opponents. I would just put them to sleep, or no, I not put them to sleep. I would put myself to sleep. I will have Rest, Sleep Talk, Ice Beam, and Surf to make sure I have Ice Beam and Surf to take out all those, you know, other Pokemon. And I made sure I use Rest, and with defenses and with leftovers, man, I would annoy the shit out of my opponents. Like, oh yeah, I'm almost dying. Rest. Oh wait, I'm asleep. What? Sleep Talk. Hopefully I'll get my Ice Beam or Surf. Oh yeah, leftovers, still eating, still, you know, I'm still alive here. So Dewgong for me is really cool. I always have Dewgong in my party. So it gets number 9. Number 8 is Mewtwo. I adore Mewtwo. Not because it's a very, very powerful Pokemon, but more because of the movie. When Mewtwo, when Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. When that movie came out, that story was just so badass. I thought that Mewtwo was just a fucking crazy ass Pokemon. And of course, he is very, very powerful in the games and stuff. And then when I was playing Pokemon Stadium when I was young for the N64 and finally unlocked that match against Mewtwo, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And then Mewtwo was actually in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and he's coming back for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. And I cannot wait until that happens. And Mewtwo with the Shadow Balls and the psychicness and the ripping and the destruction and the... And his design is pretty cool too. You know, it's like a giant genetic psychic cat with a tube from its head into its neck or the back or whatever. Mewtwo. Mewtwo gets number 8. Number 7, you know him, you love him, you can't get enough of him because he's everywhere. Pikachu. Like, of course Pikachu had to be on this list, man. Pikachu is so fucking adorable, and it's a Thunder Mouse. And it's I really wish I had a Pikachu, and I'm so glad that he lost all that weight from his first generation into what he is now. And what's a funny story is that, hey, why did Pikachu slim out, you know, in the Pokemon anime? He was used to be fat. Why did he slim out? Oh, the reason why he slimmed out is because Brock left, and Brock stopped feeding him all that good fattening Pokemon food. Yeah, good time. But yeah, Pikachu is definitely up there. It's number 7. I love Pikachu. It's so fucking cute. Yes. Pikachu! I can't do it. I can't do it. Pikachu gets number 7. Number 6 is the grass type Pokemon, Superior. Now, the reason why I love Superior is that I actually have an affinity for snakes-ish, I would say. I mean, I love designs of snakes, and a grass snake, this looks badass. But Superior, he's Superior. He's the superior, the regal Pokemon. He laughs in the face of all those peasant Pokemon. And also, you know, its Dream World ability, which is freaking broken, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. But basically, it's a move that reverses stat drops and stat increases. So when you use a move like Leaf Storm, which usually would drop your speed and special attack, or speed and special attack, I think, I'm very hazy on this, speed or special attack and or special attack, it drops those, but with his Dream World ability, it reverses that, and it, you know, increases it. So you have an incredibly destructive move that raises your stats every time you use it. And Superior is already fast in its own right. Crazy. It's crazy. And damn, Contrary, there you go. Contrary. That was the name of the special of the Dream World ability, Contrary. And because of that, I'm like, oh my god, that's so badass. But I mean, it's really hard to get Contrary legally. So yeah. So, but anyway, in any case, I love Superior. Superior gets number 6. Number 5 is one of my childhood favorite Pokemon, Charizard. When I was a kid, I was like every other kid. Well, not really every other kid, but I was like every other boy that loved dragons, fire-breathing dragons. I love that, and you know, Charizard, hello. And you know, I always loved Charizard because he was like one of those most powerful Pokemon. And I actually had the Charizard trading card when I was little, and I chose Charizard as my starter in Pokemon Red. And it just all came together like a giant fire-breathing dragon that could fly. He was pretty damn powerful. I still use Charizard to this day. In Pokemon Y, when you get to have that second starter, you know who it was. It was fucking Charizard. And Charizard, Mega Charizard Y just looks crazy. Mega Charizard X, Fire Dragon. But Mega Charizard Y, badass for me. I love Charizard so much. Oh, this Pokemon, man, Charizard. Sure. And yes, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Wing Attack. Any move you can give that badass. Charizard. Charizard! You know I am? Motherfucking Charizard. Number 5. Number 4 is Lucario, the Fighting Steel Anubis looking badass Pokemon. Now, not only do I love the design of Lucario, he's actually a very, very powerful, a very, very used Pokemon. And especially that they gave him a Mega Evolution that was just crazy What were you guys thinking with this guy? But I love Lucario. And Aura Sphere, you know, he's basically Goku. He was actually voiced by, what's his face? Sean Shamel in the movie and stuff. And he was actually voiced by Sean Shamel in the Wii U 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. And it's just, Lucario is just great. Like the aura Pokemon. He's like, just like, zen it out. I'm surprised that he's not actually psychic. And I really don't understand why he's part Steel. But I mean, I'm not arguing. I love Lucario. And Lucario gets number 4. Number 3 is the ghost type of Pokemon, Gengar. Now Gengar is an incredibly fast and incredibly strong special attacker Pokemon. He's a special sweeper. And every time I need a special sweeper, it's Gengar, Gengar. And I will always have these moves. I will always have Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt is badass. And Dream Eater, of course, Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and sometimes I would give it Shadow Ball, but most of the time I give it, what is the name of that move? God, I am not a move encyclopedia, but basically it's a ghost type move that doubles an attack if your opponent has a status effect. And you're probably gonna leave in the comment section below, but yeah. And then sometimes, like if I'm, you know, changing up moves, sometimes I would give it Curse. But, you know, we'll see. I just love Pokemon that can chip away opponents like that. And Dream Eater, Curse, Thunderbolt, and that other ghost type move, like blah 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 blah. I actually might think replacing that other move that I have for my Gengar in the game with Curse. Because, I mean, Curse became a ghost type move. But, you know, I severely digress. I love Gengar. Gengar, like, his design and everything, like, I smell like... It sucks that he's part poison, so he's like weakened against fucking psychic types. But anyways, Gengar, yeah, number 3. Number 2 may be a bit weird, but I adore Typhlosion. Typhlosion is my second favorite Pokemon, hands down. Everyone's like, oh my god, there's so many more useful Pokemon. Well, shut up. I like Typhlosion because of his design, you know, the flame that comes out of his back, and like, I'm ready. So I mean, if his fire goes out, he doesn't die like Charizard. But I love Typhlosion. I have Typhlosion in every game. I make sure to get him Thunder Punch, Earthquake, Lava Plume, or Eruption, or something like that. And sometimes I do give him Solar Beam with Sunny Day or whatever. But like every Typhlosion I get is different and stuff. But I always make sure to like get this guy. And Typhlosion is a very good special attacker. Speed special attacker, he's very fast, very good special attack and stuff, and that's why I'm like, hey, Thunder Punch, Earthquake, yeah. But Grass Knot, I can do Grass Knot or Solar Beam or whatever. But I love Typhlosion. Typhlosion, like the cute little Sneasel that became the Quilava that became the Typhlosion. I just like looked at him and was like, you know, he looks like something that will have your back all the time, and that's why I love Typhlosion. Typhlosion gets number 2. Now, my number 1 favorite Pokemon of all time is Umbreon. I love Umbreon so much. I have a thing for like darkness, and like the dark type Pokemon Umbreon is great. And like the design of what Umbreon looks like and how Umbreon is in the show and how Umbreon is in the games, I make sure I have Umbreon in every fucking game. Period. He just looks so damn loyal. Like Typhlosion, he'll have your back no matter what. And he's a wall. He's a fucking wall. His special defenses are through the roof. And unless he's fighting a fighting type Pokemon, then like he will take the brunt of everything. He's like my shield, the thing that will protect you no matter what. And that's my reason for like an Umbreon. It's like, it's badass. And the fact that it can sweat poison is pretty damn cool too. And it's the Moonlight Pokemon. And every time I would have that Eevee, I'm like, okay, we're best pals. You love me, yeah. Oh, daytime, nope, 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 no. You're evolving, no, stop it, bad. But nighttime, okay, come on, evolve, yeah. Moonlight, Leftovers, Payback, and all those are moves. Toxic, yeah, it was just that Pokemon's like, you can't get through me. You're gonna go down before I go down. And that's Umbreon. Oh yeah, not even Moonlight, Wish. That's what you have to have for Wish. Wish, Curse, Toxic, and Payback. That's what I use for my Umbreon. And that's what I love. And I love Umbreon to death, and it's my #1 favorite Pokemon of all time. So guys, what did you think of HMK's list of his top 10 favorite Pokemon? Please leave in the comment section below if you agree with these choices on why I like them, or leave your favorite Pokemon or top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Do you agree with these choices? I hope you do. And until the next Pokemon video, because I will get into that group because I do love Pokemon. Until the next one, don't forget to like, favorite, share, all that good jazz. And most importantly, subscribe to HMK. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And until the next one, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.